I really do anything that involves interacting with our readers. So yes, the comment section is a huge part of that interaction. And the way that works is we use a third-party platform. We're currently using Discuss as our platform, and we have that embedded into the website. So when somebody wants to comment on an article, they will have the option to comment at the bottom of the article, and if they say something totally appropriate that is on topic with the article, it goes through, should be no problem. But if there's any sort of profanity or racial slur or spammy language, or if they write in all capital letters, that gets flagged by Discuss, our third-party platform, and we have to go in and either delete it or approve it, and that happens a lot more than you. I grew up doing competitive Irish dancing, and it was something I really loved, and I knew that when I read articles about Irish dancing, they were usually inaccurate, factually inaccurate, or they were just based on assumptions that the author had. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to be a journalist, I should be a journalist about something that I know about. And I pitched a story idea to a magazine. It was Hornpipe magazine, and it was all about an Irish dance show. And the publisher at the time said, okay, that's great, you know, we'll give you internship credit or something. But I put so much work into it, he ended up making it a cover story. So that was my first professional published article. He sent me like a $100 check. Yeah, just like everybody knows around me that I'm big into Irish dancing. There are a few things that everybody knows about me. I really like Irish dancing. I really like NSYNC and Justin Timberlake. And I really like Tim Hortons. So if there's ever an article to be written about any of those three topics, I would hope that someone at the Buffalo News would know to ask me to be the one to write it. But at the time, so I was doing communication studies, and I was focusing in journalism, and then I also got into video production through the Video Institute. And then my second major was religious studies. So I lied. I really like world religions, Tim Hortons, Ryan Gosling, Justin Timberlake, Irish dance, so I just added a few more to the list. But I'm really interested in world religions, and there was an opportunity to go to El Salvador to study the changing face of Christianity in El Salvador, which was traditionally a Catholic country and is now becoming more Pentecostal. One thing that we really came away with was that everything in El Salvador is connected. So whether it's drug trafficking, and religion, and politics, like they're all interconnected there. It's a very small place. So to shoot or to edit the video with as much information as you could possibly gather. In my case, I had hundreds of hours of footage, but when I was editing it together, I realized I didn't have enough relevant B-roll. I didn't have enough details. Like, I wasn't clear enough when I was writing my notes, and you can't just go back to El Salvador and collect that information. And that sort of lesson translated to all of my journalism experience too. You don't want to inconvenience your sources. You want to ask them once, get all the information, make sure it's correct, and have just all the details you really need to get the story written accurately and fairly, and representing the sources. Yes, I was the vice president of programming. I was on Senate. A couple of the bigger events that I had my hand in were bringing back the Christmas tree lighting in the quad. That had gone away for years, and I really like Christmas tree lightings. And with the support of a lot of people on campus, we got it back. And we had a gigantic tree donated from a local farm. We had Christmas caroling, we had cookies, we had Father Buckeye, who's no longer here at Canisius. He did the little prayer service. We had the bells ringing at the chapel. You have a task. You have to get all the details cranked out within a certain amount of time. Like, there's a deadline with event planning and with journalism. So it's like, gotta get all the details. Everything has to be right. You have to get it right. You have to please people. But you also have to be true to yourself and, have a vision and go with the flow. The story always changes in journalism, and with event planning, something always goes wrong. So you have to know how to think on your feet. So I think there were a lot of translatable skills.